Hi everyone, welcome to the Matrix Oracle. My name is Audrey. I am your host for this Astro Forecast for July 10th and 11th, 2023. We have a lot going on, so we're going to see first, do we have some people that want to join in the cosmic dance? Okay, so this is about the weaving for all of us in terms of the planet's placement. Okay, so I'm not covering just particular zodiac sign. If you want to look at your zodiac signs prediction for 2023 in the month of July, you have a special playlist for this on my YouTube or my Instagram. So welcome. Thank you for being here. So we have some major change that is occurring this week. We have Mars that is entering today, so July 10th. Some of you might be the 11th. We have a Mars that is moving into Virgo. And we also have Mercury that tomorrow, July 11th, is going to move into Leo. What does that mean for us, little humans on Earth? Okay, so as far as Mercury moving into Leo, we had this whole past 2 months at least, we've been having this dance between Venus and Mars in the sign of Leo. We've always also had Lilith since January 2023 that was in Leo. What does that mean? That is a zodiac archetype of the seer, leading through a very well fine-tuned balance between the heart and the mind. How well are we doing on this lesson? So some of you, as Mercury is entering Leo, some of the things that you did not see or understand or fully grab as far as maybe your own predicament, your own matrix of patterns, meaning how you go about what? Love, how you go about your own emotions, how you go about maybe hiding them and controlling everything through your mind, the push through type of energy instead of listening and allowing. So all of this is going to come to the light as we're allowing Mercury to start its journey through Leo. Now, Mars is leaving, but Mars is entering Virgo, and the archetype of Virgo is the divine blueprint holder. That means it's going to show you the way of how to move with all the lessons that we've learned, okay, through the beginning of this year, but especially transiting Leo. So now, okay, hopefully you have grasped some of your own limitations, whether in the mind, whether in the heart, whatever has occurred to you as far as your own life's experience, past lifetimes, some of you, if you have access to those, okay, and now you're going to see how you can implement a new way of being. Okay, now, as far as sacred geometry, this is where it kind of may trip us. And why I say this, because we have Mars here in Virgo. Who is the polar opposite of Virgo? Dun, dun, dun. Pisces! What do we have in Pisces? All right, Pisces that is straight in opposition with Saturn here, Saturn, Mars. What does that mean? That means here, Saturn is asking you, master teacher of impact, cause and effect, is going to amplify a little bit of those patterns. That means if you haven't paid attention to your own limiting beliefs about your self-worth, your self-love, and ignoring your intuition, bing bong, bing bang boom. This is all I can say as far as sound effect. Okay, because we have not only Mars, but we also have Venus, the master teacher of love. Now, this master teacher of love is going to soon go retrograde, and that means it's going to go back into reviewing some of the lessons about how do you feel about love. Do you still associate things like love hurts, and you kind of like wallow in it and kind of find romance to it, and it's kind of poetic, okay? Yeah, kind of old matrix. We're transcending this. We need love to inspire more love, but love that feels good. Especially here, we have a lot of energies. Jupiter is wanting to inflate the impression of love. So we're going to have here a lot of tension because this is something called T square. And T square, some of you, if you have a lot of squares in your chart, no one? I am the queen of squares. I have like 11. This is what I have the most in my chart. This means conflict. And when you have a T square, so not just a square, it's two squares and an opposition. Show me this. You see this? You have this with Mercury. You have this here with Pluto. Oh, that means if you haven't paid attention to the things you need to change about your belief system that may not make you feel lovable, loving, loved, Jupiter is gonna make it even bigger. That's the thing with Jupiter. Everyone loves Jupiter. Yes, luck and expansion. But what about if you feel wounded? What about if something happened and you really feel like this is not your lucky day? What happened is that there's an expansion. So for some of you, if you're feeling in that space and you feel that it brings you like a snowball, but more like a downward spiral, just tell yourself this is what's happening here. Because we, like the secret geometry today and this week, approaching the new moon, okay, it's kind of a little bit like Mission Impossible. Dun, 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 dun. Let me just, okay, there's a fucking square here, there's a freaking like thing, opposition, and I haven't covered yet the finger of God. All right, there's just so much to talk about approaching this week. I'm like, okay. So in terms of cosmic dance, in terms of understanding that you're not being punished, you're not cursed, no one is going after you, everyone's under the same umbrella, okay? Every planets are in the same place, but the way you connect to it might be a little bit more complex, okay? It might be that you're, for example, if you have any Leo, like end of Leo placement or the beginning of Virgo, finger of God is a line of tension, and this line of tension is very much Neptune that says, close those damn doors, and fix what you need to fix. So you finally can feel and have access to all the love that you are. And when I mean love, please don't limit yourself with romantic love. I'm going to say something that's going to be probably disputable or kind of controversial, like they say in English. I'm French, by the way. But money is love. And I'm not saying money gets you love. I'm saying that money is a form and an expression that comes as a form of manifestation that is an energy, because everything is love. Or we try to. But everything can be manifested in this polarity. So money is a tool, and whatever you do with it either makes you feel lovable, loved, or if you don't have it. So some of you, that's a great example. If you don't have money, does that make you feel like you're not lovable? You won't get love? Oh, those are big, big, big topics here right now. Okay? So this definitely is something as far as understanding. Can you allow more blessings, energy, love? Okay? So it can transform itself into manifestation that supports you. Okay? Because remember, you can only allow in your life what you believe you deserve. So some of you, you might not still feel deserving of money. You might say, I want more money, but you still don't vibrationally believe you deserve it. So now am I getting more attention from everyone? Because yeah, This is not just about love. This is about your money. This is about your career. This is about your life purpose. And look at what we have that is blessing us. You don't know when I'm sarcastic, do you? What is blessing us here is this little thing here, okay? So I told you we have a lot of tension here. You see all those red lines, they're tensions, okay? So you should see how I am, like literally like squatting. Can we see like how I'm squatting? All right, so here we have the moon that is very close, so close to the North Node collectively. This is about divine patience so you can hold the light. Now, that means that the universe is testing your creative powers and manifestation powers because it wants to know, are you going to give up on yourself? Because I ain't giving up on you. And that means that, I'm sorry, but this is the game we're playing right now. So it's not that the universe is trying to be mean to you. It's more that it's trying to see, are you going to give up on yourself? Because some of you can be great friends, great parents. You can support others when they feel like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to make this. I don't know if I'm going to be da-da-da. And you're like, of course you can. Of course you can. The universe is asking you, can you do this for yourself? Can you be your greatest best friend? Can you be your greatest supporter? Okay, so that's a lot that we're starting the week with. And we already had a very powerful week, a lot of upgrades, a lot of portals, a lot of things. Some of you have seen. I was feeling like this weekend's like, hello. Hi, everyone. Okay, so this is for our greatest outcome. This is for you to be able to close the energy doors of some of the past experiences. Negativity needs to be removed, and energy doesn't die. It's almost like, I don't want this anymore. I'm just going to block it. Energy doesn't die. So what you have to do with energy you do not want in your life again, transmute it. It's not like that. Okay, you got to transmute it. So that means you have to feel that it's not a comfortable place, that you want to change. And that is your inner journey. That's you traveling inside and saying that place where I am right now, whether it's outside or inside, doesn't feel good. So I'm going to change that. Some of you, if you need support with this, go on my bio link. You have access to frequency healing music that is just meant for this. Okay, I studied music over 20 years. I went to college for music technology, sound healing is my forte. I am very sensitive to it. This is how I got out of my own predicaments, of my own negativity. It took me a whole year of reprogramming my subconscious mind to be able to simply meditate. I used to be like, meditation? Sure. Like I only have this in my life to deal with. Yeah. Like when my life is crumbling, you tell me that I should sit down and just hope for the best. That's how I used to be. Okay? Holy moly. So some of you, if you resonate with this place of frustration, where you don't know where to start, you don't believe you can, start with sound. Some of you, you are just very, very influenced by all your past, the programs, the things you see that have manifested that are very real, and they stay very real to you. You got to change that resonance, okay? So this is what I have for the Astro Forecast. For some of you, I have created a special promotion. It's only limited spots for the ones that need a little quick auric field clearing. That means I can tell you exactly what you need to clear because we're approaching the new moon, and this is going to be, again, new cycle of intention. So you want to make sure that you're not bringing the old into the new cycle. okay, of knowing yourself, of bettering yourself, of improving yourself, allowing more love. So you can go check my bio link. This is only $11, 10 minutes video. This is for some of you, especially that I don't know and that resonate with my work. If you need a little preview of how I work with energy, of how I can support you, that's a great opportunity. But again, limited, because this woman only has a certain amount of time. All right. I'm sending you much love and light, and I will see you tomorrow. Namaste.